I jumped on the coaching train over 20 years ago, 22, 23 years ago, when it was all the rage. It was Coachville and Coach University, and the ICF was just getting started. And I had done it as perhaps a foolish career change. I hated my job; it was driving me crazy, and it wasn't a good fit for me. And I worked on a transition plan to get out, and I was going to be a coach. And I dove in with both feet, and man, we almost lost everything. I didn't make any money. I'd sign up clients and they'd cancel, and it was a train wreck.
Yeah, you bought the hype. I mean, everything was saying coach, and maybe the only thing selling well at the time was coach training. You could make a living off coach training.
Exactly right. Coach training, exactly right. And so I just got so frustrated. I started asking clients, why aren't you renewing with me? What I would do is we'd sign up for 3 months, and then they'd, why? Well, Bill, we love you, and we love talking with you. We're having great conversations, but you haven't helped us grow our business. And that's what I was told flat out, And I was showing up like I was taught to, what do you want to talk about today? And that was not growing their business. And so I went back to the drawing board and completely reinvented my coaching. And then one thing led to another. And I've been, really, really fortunate to have this business now over 20 years into it and way beyond our dreams.
So Coachville or whoever told you they taught you how to coach, and maybe we'll just call it pure coaching, just for conversation. And that you would say, what do you want to work on today? What do you want to talk about today? I think I've upgraded it with what do you want to work on today? Not just talk about. Sure. And you got clients, you got some, because you probably had some contacts and you were know, like, and trustable.
Yes.
People said, I like this guy. We'll give it a shot. And they gave it a shot. And at the end of their season, however many sessions, they said, this is great, but it's not the ROI, the return on investment. It's not there. So
if you're going to charge enough to make a living, if you're not going to have 30 or 40 clients, which is ridiculous, I realized I have a certain volume that I could handle, and I couldn't do anything more than that. And if you're going to charge enough to do that, then it's going to be an investment, and so there was no ROI on it. And so I started doing something very different. My first few coaching sessions, I sit down with a client, and I don't even charge for this now. What are the objectives, and how are we going to measure success? And I set a meta framework to everything: development objectives, and what are the measure of those success? And if we end this engagement in 6 months, what exactly are you looking to achieve? And that, as well as a few other things, finding my niche, just flipped it for me.